One of the most powerful healing techniques that I can ever share with you is to document your healing journey. And I'm not talking about just journaling. I'm talking about actually filming yourself. In today's session, I'm going to explain to you the short-term benefits, the long-term benefits, the psychological reasons, and how you will grow cognitively in your abilities. You're going to be so much better and you're going to heal on a much quicker pace. I'm Coach Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. And let me explain to you why it's so important to document it, to film yourself, to be able to see yourself from a different point of view. In life, we experience many challenges. Breakup is probably the worst type of challenge you will ever experience in your life because nothing prepares you to lose a loved one that is still alive. Nothing. In our human nature, we are some type of way prepared to lose someone if they die. This is where we go through the grief process. But when someone leaves us, it's unnatural. Mother Nature didn't plan for this to happen. But it happens. In life, it just happens. It's a part of life. Now, when you can look at all type of challenges in your life, especially breakup, from a bird's eye view, and you become the observer and not the absorber. When you can detach yourself for just a minute, looking at it from a different angle, you will be able to see many solutions, because if a person, a friend, asks from you advice or help, you will be able to help them because you're not in the situation. You are the observer. And when you're the observer is unaffected. This is why when I coach you guys one-on-one, sometimes you tell me, how can you see that? How did you come up with this solution? You're like, I'm the observer. I'm observing what you cannot see. Because when you're in the emotional residue of a breakup and pain or any kind of challenge in your life, it's hard for you to see the solution from this point of view. When you feel sad, your vibration, your frequency is very low, and you see the problem from your emotional state. We view problems or challenges in our life from our emotional state. This is why when you're documenting, you are actually able to talk to the camera like you're talking to a friend. You coach yourself. You start finding ways. This is how this channel started. You can see the very first video that I have on the channel that is related to breakups. It was my documentary. I documented it. And I'm not telling you that you need to document it in order for you to put it on YouTube for everyone to see. That's okay if you want to keep it to yourself. And I'm going to tell you also why it's important that you do it for yourself, because you can look back and see that you overcame the most challenging time in your life. This is when I watch my documentary now. About less than a year ago, I look at my documentary and I say, oh my fuck, that was me. And there is a point in my documentary that I say, I don't know how I'm going to overcome it, but one day I know that I'm going to look back and I'm going to remember that I endured the most crucial pain ever. And I actually sat here, right here, and I will find the clip and I will put it right here for you so you guys can watch, and then we're going to come back.
One of the reasons that I'm recording these videos is because now I don't see how I'm ever going to feel good about this, how I'm ever going to really fully recover from this. And this is just a reminder for me that one day when I'm over it, just remember that I endured the most crucial pain ever and nothing can stop me.
Okay, now you probably watched the clip when I sit and I say to myself that I don't know how I'm going to go overcome that. I'm not remembering exactly what I said, but the clip just speaks for itself. And when I look at this, I say to myself, that's it. Like everything that will happen for me in my life, I got this because I endured that. So this is number one thing, that you will be able to see that you can overcome every challenge in your life. Nothing can break you. Yes, it's going to be hard, but you got this. This is why you are filming yourself, to actually validate yourself and to strengthen yourself. you will remember, because in your healing journey, you will forget some of the stuff that you're going through. This is why when you document it and you face a challenge again in life, you go back, you remember, you see, you become stronger. This is the long-term effect. The short-term effect, it distracts you and it takes away the pain. Like I said, you become the observer. You don't absorb it. You don't pity yourself. You look at it and you view it as a challenge, and you view it as something that you're going to overcome, because by filming yourself, it's actually a confession to your character, to yourself, that you will overcome it. You say to yourself, I'm going to record it because I know I'm going to get through it. I'm going to do it because I know that I'm going to grow stronger from it. And if you'll have the feeling, the need to share it later on YouTube or whatever, do it. My motto is heal so loudly so other people don't need to suffer in silence. This is why this channel, I created it. And many of you guys who saw my documentary tells me that it's exactly what you're going through. And I wanted you to see this because we're all the same. And when I documented it, when I healed correctly from it, this is why I can be in the position that I am today. I'm not talking about just being a relationship and a breakup coach. I'm talking about centered, strong men. I was very anxious. I was very weak. Now I'm unstoppable. Now I'm unfuckable physically, mentally, spiritually. I became something else, a different type of animal. And when you document it, you see it and you retain it. You retain it. Think about it. When your kids or someone you love will go through a breakup and you can show them this video and tell them, listen, I've been there, now I'm here. Let me show you how. This is the most precious gift you can give anyone on this planet, the gift of healing. And this is what I'm gifting you. And if you receive this gift, drop a gift emoji below to let me know that you received this gift. Because through my pain, you can see how you can heal. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Because in ancient times, especially when a man's mission, when we went outside to hunt in the hunter and gatherers times, when the men was going out hunting, they came back with stories, with wisdom of what's happening out there, and telling their tribe how to be aware and how to survive and how to thrive. So it's the same. It doesn't matter if you're a female or a male. You go through now this hunting season, this pain, and you gather wisdom, share it with people. People need to know. If you don't want to be a coach, that's okay, but you can still share it with your loved ones. If you have kids one day, or if you already have kids, you can share this with them as well, to tell them, listen, look at your dad, at your mom, how we overcame it. You'll be okay. I understand, because people will relate to you more when they feel that you understand them, not when they feel that they understand you. They want to be understood. And they can only be understood, and you can truly only understand them if you went through it. And when you show them that you went through it, it causes them to see that you know what you're talking about. So this is just one aspect of that. So just to summarize today's session, when you document, you look at your situation from a bird's eye view. You're not in it. When you're not in it, it's easier for you to manipulate the situation. It's like giving your best friend or your loved one advice. You just give an advice. Then you're going to give the advice to yourself. When you give the advice to yourself, this is how you start developing self-trust, self-love, self-respect, self-admiration. You are constructing a new image, a new character that is self-sustained. And this is one of the most important things on your healing journey. This is one of the most important things. Because if you don't get this, if you don't get this self-love and self-respect and all of the things that I just mentioned, you don't really heal. You're just bypassing this process. And the healing journey is a self-love journey. When you fall back in love with yourself and your level of self-love rises, that's it. You're healed. You're healed enough. And then you go into another relationship and you start implementing everything that you learned everything that you did. This is why I'm telling you, you can get the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program that helps you to draw the conclusions and do just that in the most beautiful and perfect way possible on your journey. Because right now you're scattered, you're all over the place. You need structure, you need guidance. And I'm offering you my online healing coaching program for only $37, you guys. I dropped the price for you for about, I don't know how much time, probably a few days, because I really want you to heal and I want you to take advantage of it. So make sure you check the link in the description below and get it. $37 for a whole new life that you can live, and you will have a structure. Plus, I'm there. This is how I can monitor your progress. This is how we can talk. This is how we can, this is how I can guide you. So take advantage of it. With that said, you guys, I hope that this video was valuable and helpful for you to realize how to harness the power of documenting to your healing journey and for you to pass on the torch once you're healed. I love you, and I will see you again in my next video. Take care.